Okay guys, got a video for you here. If you're obviously into power tools, batteries are important. Having the right battery, having a quality battery is something that's nice to have. And well, it just makes your day, especially if you're running these tools for a long period of times or you're running them at a trade. I figured this video because there's always alternatives. And if you can get the OEM, I would say OEM 9 times out of 10 is obviously the way to go. They build their batteries specific for their tools and the compatibility is always going to be there. But let's say you need a backup battery, or maybe funds are tight and you want to get into something that will be worthwhile, that makes you feel like you're not really cutting corners. And there are several battery manufacturers out there. Now, VANON has like a regular lower grade battery line that they have that's really cheap, and there's a lot of Chinese manufacturers out there similar to VANON because VANON does build these in China, as you can see here. But they do have this Pro line, as you can see here, VANON Pro. So I want to show you guys this, show you what's, well, if it's something that might be worth your time. So let's get into it. So both of these are going to be specific to their manufacturer. So this one's going to be set up, if you can't tell already, that's going to be your Makita lineup. And then this one here is going to be for Milwaukee. Now the layout of the case, the lower case is going to be the same. They look the same like so, but where the difference happens is along this upper belt line. Makita's going to have its own kind of pinch grip that they're known for locking in, and then this one's going to be more so for the Makita. And I like that it even has all of the circuitry hookups here for running the Makita. And all these functions actually feel on par. They're not too loose, actually nice and tight. And you can see here side by side with the Makita what that looks like. There's all your pinouts. And I already tested it too. As far as charging, this works perfectly fine with the Makita charger. And I'd say the Makita charger is probably the most finicky of them all because it wants to have the correct hookups for the cells. But as far as case, I actually like this. As far as the the aftermarket, a lot of these are just really poor cases. This is actually a pretty decent, robust ABS case. I mean, it's almost as beefy. That's pretty close. So it has a little bit of, yeah. It's about as beefy, guys. So I like that. And you can tell by the case too, it's actually pretty well designed and built. You see this is a 5 amp hour, 90 watt hours. There's the part number up there for it. As you know, made in China. And what I do like about this, they actually do, the stickers are actually pretty decent for it. Not that stickers mean a whole lot. Here's your power up. It's on the opposite side as the Makita, but both the power bar and the actual power sign light up. For the Makita, the power up is on the same side, but kind of a different spot. As you see there, versus your Makita. So if you're used to it being up top, you're going to be in a changed location. And on the packaging here, they claim that it's a high quality replacement battery pack. It is definitely a step above a lot of the ones that you see on Amazon that are just remarketed from a Chinese manufacturer. These are very unique in what they do. Now, there's nothing specific on the exterior of this, but during some research, they do run 18650 cells in these, which is definitely an upgrade from the Chinese manufacturers of norm. And they claim that also you get a 33% longer battery time, runtime with this, which I would imagine if you're bumping up those 18650 cells in them. And then if you ever have any problems with them, they give you a year warranty on it. So if any issues happen, you reach out to them, they'll replace you. I guess while we're playing with this, let's go ahead and get into the inside and check out those cells. All right, there's your case. I mean, nothing down inside there for insulation. That is going to be kind of plastic on cell. You're going to have a little bit of isolation here with some padding, but not too bad. I do like that they did spot weld those in there. That does seem pretty decent. There's your battery readout. So for your batteries, these are going to be INR 18650H26s. They don't appear to be like Samsung cells or anything. So nothing too awesome. And then for the top here, I do like seeing the circuitry up there and the contacts. It's interesting, the connection made up here isn't necessarily soldered. It looks like it's just almost like a spot weld for that and the positive. Decent larger gauge wires. They do run these extra ones to each pack. It's better inside than I've seen much other ones. And I think for what you're getting here, guys, it's not a bad setup. So, and they even have their own board, right? It even says Scener here. And all of their information. Yeah, I think this is like a step in the right direction for a manufacturer. But to what you guys think? You know, some of you guys deal with these batteries a lot more than I do. I'd be interested to hear your input on whether or not this is a positive pack to go with. Now, pricing wise for these ones, actually still really competitive. This unit, and I think the same for these are going to be the 5 amp hours. They do go higher. I believe there's 6 amp hours and even, I think there's even 8 amp hour batteries. But for this setup here, for the 5 amp hours, they're going to be right around 30, I think about $36. So good price, not expensive. You're not paying high bucks for a 5 amp battery pack. And you get a 1-year warranty with that. And yeah, I already plugged them into all these ones. They work just fine. You can see for yourself. We'll go ahead and show you what the 5 amp hour on this guy versus this guy. Again, he only has 2 bars, but we'll go ahead and put them on. Bolts up just fine. Power comes on. Feels just the same. Works just the same. So, and you can use them with your already existing battery pack chargers that you have. Again, I already tried the Makita. Works great with the Makita because that one's finicky if you don't get the right cells put on it. And this works just fine. So, I'll put a link down below for you guys for links to these if you're interested. And, yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Leave your comments down below, and we'll talk to you soon.